Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is continue the Wheel Histories reading. I'm going to continue to read. The boundary of their inheritance went as far as Sarid. Going west, it ran the Marala, touched Derbyshire, and extended to the Raven near Jaconim. It turned east from Sarid toward the sunrise to the territory of Cashloth, Tabor, and went on to Debaroth and up to Japhir. Then it continued eastward to Gath, Hefer, and Eth Kazan. It came out at Rimmon and turned toward Nia. There the boundary went around on the north and to Hanathon and ended in the valley of Aphtal-el. Included were Kedath, Nehalo, Shimron, Adalah, and Bethlehem. There were 12 towns and their villages. These towns and their villages were the inheritance of Zebulun, clan by clan. Allotment for Issachar. The fourth lot came out for Issachar, clan by clan. Their territory included Jezreel, Kasheluth, Shunem, Hepharim, Shion, Aharathi, Rabith, Keshlon, Abez, Remeth, and Gemini, and Hadar, and Beth-Pazez. The boundary touched Tabor, Shahazuma, and Beth-Shemesh, and ended at the Jordan. There were 16 towns and their villages. These towns and their villages are the inheritance of the tribe of Issachar, clan by clan. Allotment for Asher. The fifth lot came out for tribe of Asher, clan by clan. Their territory included Helkath, Hali, Betan, Aschaf, Alamalai, Amad, Meshed. On the west, the boundary touched Carmel and Shehol-Lebanath. It then turned east toward Beth Dagon, touched Zebulun and the valley of Aphthah-el, and went north to Beth Emek and Neo, passing Kabul on the left. It went to Abaddon, Rehab, Haman, and Cana, as far as Greater Sidon. The boundary then turned back toward Ramah and went to the fortified city of Tyre, and turned toward Hasor and come out at the sea in the region of Akzib, Umath, Aphek, and Rehab. There were 22 towns and their villages. These towns and their villages were the inheritance of the tribe of Asher, clan by clan. Allotment for Naphtali. The sixth lot came out for Naphtali, clan by clan. Their boundary went from Halaf and the large tree in Zainanim, passing Adami, Nekeb, and Jabneel to Labkul, and entering at the Jordan. The boundary ran west through Aznor's Tabor and came out at Hakukok. It touches Zebulun on the south, Asher on the west, and the Jordan on the east, and the fortified cities were Zedim, Zeir, Hamath, Rekath, Kinnereth, Adamah, Ramah, Hazar, Kadesh, Adri, and Hazor, Iron, Magdal, El, Horam, Beth Anath, and Beth Shemesh. There were 19 towns and their villages. These towns and their villages were the inheritance of the tribe of Naphtali, clan by clan. Allotment for Dan. The seventh lot came out for the tribe of Dan, clan by clan. The territory of their inheritance included Zorah, Estal, El-Shemesh, Shalaban, Aijalon, Esla, Elon, Timar, Ekron, Ekteka, Gibbethon, Belath, Jerhab, Ben-Barak, Gath-Rimmon, May-Jekon, and Rekan, with the area facing Jopah. But the Danites had difficulty taking possession of their territory, so they went up and attacked Lethem, took it and put it to the sword, occupied it. They settled in Leshem and named it Dan after their forefather. These towns and their villages were the inheritance of the tribe of Dan, clan by clan. Allotment for Joshua. When they had finished dividing the land into its allotted portions, the Israelites gave Joshua son of Nun an inheritance among them. As the Lord had commanded, they gave him the town he asked for, Timnath Serah, in the hill country of Ephraim, and he built up the town and settled there. There are the territories that Eleazar and the priest Joshua son of Nun and the heads of the tribal clans of Israel assigned by lot at Shiloh, in the presence of the Lord as the entrance to the tent of meeting, and so they finished dividing the land. Cities of refuge. Then the Lord said to Joshua, "Tell the Israelites to designate the cities of refuge, as I instructed you through Moses, so that anyone who kills a person accidentally and unintentionally may flee there and find protection from the avenger of blood. When they flee to one of these cities, he is to stand in the entrance of the city gate and state his case before the elders of the city. Then they are to admit him into their city and give him a place to live with them. If the avenger of blood pursuing him, he must not surrender the one accused, because he killed his neighbor unintentionally and without malice or forethought. He is to stay in the city until he has stood trial before the assembly until the death of the high priest who is serving at that time. Then he may go back to his own home in the town from which he fled." So they set apart Kadesh in Galilee, in the hill country of Naphtali, Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim, and Kiriath Arba in the hill country of Judah. On the east side of Jordan of Jericho, they designated Bezer in the desert, on the plateau in the tribe of Reuben, Ramoth in the Gilead in the tribe of Gad, and Golan in Bashan in the tribe of Manasseh. Any of the Israelites or any alien living among them who killed someone accidentally could flee to these designated cities and not be killed by the avenger of blood prior to standing trial before the assembly. Towns for the Levites. Chapter 21. Now the family heads of Levites approached Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of the other tribal families of Israel at Shiloh in Canaan, and said to them, "The Lord commanded through Moses that you give us town to live in with pasture lands for our flocks. So as the Lord had commanded, the Israelites gave the Levites the following towns and pasture lands out of their own inheritance. The first lot came out for Kohathites, clan by clan. The Levites, who were descendants of Aaron, the priests, were allotted 13 towns from the tribe of Judah, Simeon, Benjamin. The rest of Kadesh's descendants were allotted 10 towns from the clans of the tribes of Ephraim, Dan, and half of Manasseh." I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.